Like viewers throughout the multiverse, prepare to indulge in experiencing sheer bliss, because today I'm about to commence my review of the NECA Arthas The Lich King action figure. Is this Arthas The Lich King action figure a paradigm of perfection? Is he the embodiment of perfection? Is he the epitome of resigning perfection? That's subjective. That's for you to determine. You could assess this figurine's merits down to the nitty-gritty details to determine whether or not he warrants a premium price of $27 or more. This figurine is just incredible. He's stupendous. He's meritorious. Why do I say this? Let me demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. His shadings, his deco, his sculpt, his aesthetics, his hues, his textures, his armor are just all incredible. This figurine is just marvelous in nearly all facets. He comes bundled with a Frostmourne blade that he could utilize to smite his adversaries to a bloody pulp. He stands roughly 7 inches tall, so it coincides eminently well with the 6 to 7 inch action figure collection. This figurine is just prodigious. He possesses 30 points of articulation. Are his elbows double jointed? Are his knees double jointed? They most likely are. Unfortunately, he lacks finger joint articulation. He lacks toe articulation. His head is likely not relegated to a disjoint. Nonetheless, he still has tremendous merit. He can wield a sword and decimate his adversaries. He stands taller than the average typical Toy Biz Marvel Legends action figure. He's more bulkier. He's more heftier. His joints are relatively sturdy. He's just an incredible figurine. Unfortunately, he's a bit expensive. His asking price is a bit staggering, so be prepared to splurge amid purchasing this figurine. Don't expect to receive a bargain amid purchasing this figurine. He's being churned out by NECA. He's just an extraordinary addition to the Heroes of Storm action figure line. If you're an avid devout World of Warcraft fan, then the figurine will likely eminently appease you. If you detest and disdain the World of Warcraft video game, then the figurine will likely not tickle your fancy. Are you adamant about purchasing this figurine, or are you going to forgo the opportunity to purchase him? I'm going to rate him an 8 out of 10. I love the heraldry of his armor. I love how spikes are protruding out of his armor. I love how he has massive biceps that accentuate his physical prowess. I love how he looks menacing and intimidating and fearsome. He's just an extraordinary figurine. Now, the only reason I give him an 8 out of 10 is because he doesn't provide as much value as a Toy Biz Marvel Legend action figure offer the consumer. If you recollect, the Toy Biz Marvel Legends action figures retailed for $8. They came bundled with a stellar accessory and a comic book. Even though the figurine retails for over $20, he doesn't come bundled with a comic book, nor does he come bundled with massive accessories. I love his Frostmourne sword that he comes bundled with, but it's just not up to par with the Toy Biz Marvel Legends accessory. I hope that he has peg holes embedded in the bottom of his feet. I would presume that he does, so that he can easily be mounted. But even though he possesses ample points of articulation, even though he possesses peg holes in the bottom of his feet, or likely does, he still is not on par with the Toy Biz Marvel Legends figurine. Toy Biz Marvel Legends figurines typically had over 30 points of articulation. They retailed for $8. They came bundled with a comic book. They can be placed into nearly any dynamic pose that the user sees fit, or that the consumer sees fit. They had diaphragm. They had diaphragm joints. They had toe articulation. They had finger joint articulation. They could perform ankle rockers or ankle pivots. They could perform ab crunches. As a totality, this figurine is amazing, but he just doesn't offer the same level of value as the Toy Biz Marvel Legends figurine. I'm gratified, I'm jubilant, I'm buoyant, and I'm content that I'm able to finally receive a posable Arthas The Lich King action figure. So this figurine does appease me, but he's just not as stellar as the Toy Biz Marvel Legends figurine. He's not greatly lagging behind, but if NECA were to just add finger joint articulation, add toe articulation, bundle their figurines with more weapons, and decrease the asking price of their figurines, then they would be up to par with the Toy Biz Marvel Legends figurine. So I would have hoped that he would be able to retail for $8. I would have hoped that he could have came with more robust accessories. I would have hoped that he could have articulation in the finger joints. I would have hoped that he could have toe articulation and articulation in nearly every single joint, but that's not the case in this context. Nonetheless, he's still meritorious. I shouldn't be holding in on such trivial complaints, so I'm going to desist from making complaints. I have no major gripes about this figurine. The only issue is the price, and because of the price, from an objective perspective, I have to rate this figurine an 8 out of 10. If he was $8, I would rate him 10 out of 10, but for what you can get for nearly $30 on the action figure market, I have to rate him an 8 out of 10. You can buy a copious amount of action figures via eBay or on Amazon. You also have the autonomy to buy incredible figurines within the stores that retail for under $10, so you have much discretion in this context. You could purchase a plethora of less robust figurines for under $30, or you could alternatively purchase this Arthas the Lich King action figure for nearly $30. So it's up to you. Implement decisions based on your own volition. Don't let me persuade you or dissuade you. Is this figurine or more affordable than he would warrant a higher rating? But since he's a hefty premium price of $27 or more, and since it doesn't offer as much posability or articulation as the Toy Biz Marvel Legends action figure that you can buy with your hard-earned money, and since he doesn't come with as many accessories as the Toy Biz Marvel Legends action figure, I have to rate him an 8 out of 10. I have to be objective here. I'm sorry, I love World of Warcraft, but I just must be objective as a reviewer. I must be blatantly honest to you and to the multiverse and to everyone else around me. So 8 out of 10 is my final score. I hope that you found this video to be intriguing. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.